you guys, this is me, Kianna, coming at you today, and I'm coming at you because I wanted to show you guys a food haul. Now, I showed you guys how you can actually feed your family on about $100 a month, and it's a family of 4 that eat well. And I showed you guys even we had shrimp and crab cakes and fresh fish and all kinds of stuff. So it's not necessarily things like, you know, top ramen and hot dogs, because we don't do that in my house. But we do eat meals, and I do actually fix meals. And because I actually take time to pre-plan and to think out my meals and to schedule them and then make my meal ideas around what's on sale, and try different recipes and, you know, recipes that's been passed on in my family and all that kind of stuff. Because I do that, we're able to spend a lot less money than the average person. So basically, the smart shopping that I do in my everyday life on clothing and shoes and all that, I translate that or transform that into also my groceries as well. Not because you don't have the funds, you guys. I do want to emphasize that, because I know a lot of people say, oh, well, I can afford to do this. We all can really afford to do things. Let's be honest. All you gotta do is just juggle some money around, and we all can afford to do some things. At least most of us can. But if you want to start being really wise with your money, not eliminating everything, not you know, staying away from buying at all, no, that's unreasonable, especially for us women. Let's be honest. But if you want to be good stewards over your finances, if you want to maybe grow a business, but yet your income doesn't have to change for you to do so, if you want to maybe go on a few extra vacations, again, but your income doesn't have to necessarily change. Your income, and a lot of people think, oh, well, I have to increase my income to be able to do this. No, or do that. No, you necessarily don't have to do that. Sure, it makes it better and easier in some ways, but you still can do things and still free up funds to live better, but you just have to be wise with what you spend, when you spend, and how you spend. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys all that I purchased, and I'll go ahead and also tell you the prices for everything. These onions were 99 cents for a 5-pound bag. I do fix a lot of onions. Daddy doesn't eat them, but I do eat them in my meals, and so does Nene. So these were 99 cents for 5 pounds, so I got, what is that, 15 pounds for $3. 15 pounds of white onion. All right. These were 99 cents a head. Lettuce, always can use that not only for sandwiches, but also I like to, what I do is, you know, I'm almost a year post-op, you guys. And the truth of the matter is, I don't eat perfect all the time. Now, sure, the sleeve helps me with not overeating, okay? That's the sleeve doing its part. My part, or my job, my duty is to make sure I'm eating what is good for me. That means not just low cal or low carb or whatever like that. Not necessarily that, but also making sure my protein levels are in, making sure I'm not eating things that, you know, have, basically making sure I have things that have nutritional value. Now, because I don't do that all the time, because, hey, I'm human. I'm not going to pretend to you guys like so many others pretend and say, oh, I only eat healthy, I only eat right, I only eat this, I only eat that, but yet I'm still walking around chunky as I don't know what. That's not me, okay? No, I'm going to tell you the truth. What I do is I do indulge sometimes on some things that I maybe want to have. I don't eat a lot of it because I can't. But what I do is I make up for it for like the next like 3-4 days. I eat nothing but like salads and things like that. I put my protein on my salads. I eat everything that's on a bed of maybe spinach or romaine lettuce and all of that, you know, all of the things that's inside your salad, your cauliflower, your fresh broccoli and all of that. That's what I do. Okay, now you may do something differently. That's cool. I love to see it on your channel. Okay, but on my channel, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to show you what I eat. And it's not going to always be 100% quote unquote what you perceive as healthy. But whatever I'm doing, it's working. Okay, so I found a system that works for me. I don't indulge all the time, but I'm human. I don't portray that I'm not human. So I do have some things that you would perceive as not healthy. Since we're on the subject of what you would perceive as not healthy, let's look at these juices. You get 24 ounces and they are so good, you guys. These usually in your local store, they often cost about like $1.69. Well, the market that I go to, I get these literally, you guys, for 99 cents. And and they are the really big ones. So I can drink on that like all day long, and they're 99 cents. This is like a little guilty pleasure for my family and I. So I buy 5, 2 being for me, 1 for everybody else. So yeah, that's what I do. Potatoes, 10-pound bag of potatoes for $1.99. All of the stuff that you're seeing, you guys, I paid $40 for. Okay, no, I didn't even pay $40. I think I paid like $37 for these items that you're seeing right now. These are the 10-pound bag of regular white potatoes. Wonderful buy. What else I'm going to show you? This is to make my spaghetti salad that I make at least once a week. It's a great item to have for lunch, and I put it in Tupperwares. Also, for Nene to be able to take to school, I put black olives and all kinds of yummy goodness in it. And I'll link the video for this underneath so that you guys can actually see it, and maybe make it for yourself. It is so good and so easy, and it is just the perfect thing to take to like potlucks and cookouts and all of that good stuff. Fix a couple of lunches out of it, and it's so inexpensive. So I got the Italian dressing. These are the wishbone dressings, and believe it or not, they were 10 for 10, 99 cents. So I got the blue cheese as well. I don't always eat regular dressing, to be honest with you. It's one specific one that is light that I like. I actually like, and it tastes good. It's by ALDI's, and it's called Fit and Active Light Ranch, and I like that. When it cuts the calories down in half, it really doesn't have much of a difference in the taste, so that's why that's a winner for me. But when I don't eat that kind, and also just to have it for other people when we're fixing, like when I fix wings and stuff like that, that dressing will be good for that. I have these Cubanelle sweet peppers, 2 big ones for 84 cents. I may go ahead and slice these down the middle and stuff these and then bake them. I think that'll be good. And that's a quick, easy meal that don't cost a lot of money. And I can split them in half, so that'll be like 4 little, halves. So that's good. Pepper cheese. I love hot pepper cheese. It's like my favorite. This is a half a pound. It was on sale for $3.99, which is, if you know anything about hot pepper cheese, this is usually like $6.99, $7.99 a pound in your local food market. So the fact that I could have got it for, as you can see, $3.99 a pound. And it is, what is it? $2. I got a half a pound, so it was $2.11. Celery was 10 for 10. Okay. Green and yellow squash. I love it. I don't have to have anything with some salt and pepper on it. I love it. I've always loved it. Even when I was almost 500 pounds, less than a year ago, I loved it. But this is the yellow squash, and these are pretty big. So these were like 90 cents a pound or something like that. So I'm just going to tell you all together because I put them all together. I got these. These are the green squash. So with 2 of the green and 2 of the yellow, it cost me, I think I paid, it's like $2.15 or something like that. So that's what I got. These are 2 cucumbers to put down in the salads. These were 99 cents. These are your cherry tomatoes. I use these in my regular salad. I love cherry tomatoes now. I use them in my regular salad as well as in the spaghetti salad I made. I will be doing a stir fry, and I have these fresh bean sprouts for 99 cents, a big package of them. These are just some lunch meat ends, just a couple, just a little bit of turkey. I have some ham, but just a little bit of turkey, and it was 65 cents just for this, just to throw it on top of, make a little chef salad, quick chef salad. These panko crumbs, these are wonderful if you're trying to make anything like bean burgers. You can also do a oven fried chicken. So if you don't want to fry it, use this, do an egg wash, and then put them in this, roll it in this, and there you have oven fried chicken. If you want Parmesan fried chicken, oven fried chicken, in the crumbs, just add some Parmesan cheese, and there you have a oven baked or oven fried Parmesan chicken wing. What else I got? Let's see. All right. I have right here, it was on sale for 99 cents. I have plenty of kale. I use when I make my green juice, the kale, and also I use that and saute that with some garlic and some onion and maybe some fish, and I have that on the side. So that's what I have for that. This is for Daddy. These were 99 cents. This was he likes the shredded wheat like. Can't stand it. It's like eating cardboard to me, but whatever floats his boat. So I got this for Daddy. It was only $1. I got the Frosted Flakes. Yes, they do have sugar in it, but again, I don't eat big, huge portions of anything anymore. So, you know, as long as I keep my portions under control, which the sleeve does for me, it still works for me. I mean, that's one of the positives for having the gastric sleeve. I don't overindulge, so that's why I'm so successful. And these are 2 avocados. These were 99 cents each. Then I have some asparagus, Peru, and these were $2.63. And that's a bunch of asparagus, which if you know about asparagus, that's a really good price. These were 99 cents a bag, and you get a pound. So I got 2 of these because I'll be making a roast for Daddy with potatoes and carrots and onion. Oh, yeah. And mushrooms. I got 4 of these because I like to make a vegetarian spaghetti, and also I can make mushroom burgers. So I got 4 containers of those. You get 8 of these oranges for 99 cents. So these are really big oranges. I could just put them inside a Ziploc bag, slice them, and Pootie can take them for his lunch for school. I mean his snack for school. Nene can take it with her lunch. I can have it as a quick snack. These are 2 big tomatoes. They were, for both of those, they were marked down. So I think I paid like 49 cents, but they're huge, as you can see. So that is it, you guys. That is my food haul. So not everything you see is going to be unhealthy. Not everything you see is going to be something that you can pick apart and say, oh, she's eating this and eating that. No, what I am is human. And if you guys admit to yourself that you're human and you eat a burger every now and then we'll all be fine. So, all right, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you thumbs up this video. What it does is it encourages me to continue to give you guys food hauls so that you can pull some ideas. And also, it does go along with my series of being wise stewards over your finances, being able to feed your family really great things on a budget, and also, you know, freeing up funds to be able to do more and to live better. So, all right, you guys, I'll talk to you guys later. And yeah, we still have piles of food from the last haul, believe it or not. That's why you're seeing mostly vegetables and some things like that, because we still have piles and piles of chicken and everything from that last haul. Oh. And that will be underneath of this video if you want to see everything that we purchased the last time. And that was almost a month ago, you guys, and we haven't even touched the chicken. And I feed several people. You guys know I do Sunday dinner, buffet style, like almost a holiday, like every Sunday. And I do that. Get off of my... Chuck, stop squeezing me every time you walk past, okay? Mine. We know it's yours. Anyway, I done lost my train of thought. Anyway, Sunday dinners. Sunday dinners, we do... I invite people over, you know, members of the church and say stuff like that. So, if I'm able to do it for very little money, also, Daddy eats some things he shouldn't eat. I eat some things I shouldn't eat. Nene's a vegetarian, and so it's so many different people in my home that I have to feed, as far as so many different types of eating, I should say. There's not a lot of people in our home. We only have 4 people, and that includes 2 children. Well, Nene's not a child anymore, but you get my point. But yeah, it's so many different eating styles in my home. So if we can do it, and we can do it for not a lot of money, and we can still eat really good things. We don't have to eat hot dogs and stuff like that every day. We don't eat pork and beans and all that kind of stuff. Then guess what? You can do it too. But it takes some planning. It takes sitting down, being organized. Sometimes you can't talk on the phone for hours. Hey, talk on the phone for an hour and instead of 2 hours, and spend an hour trying to plan meals and break down some food that you buy in bulk and all of that kind of stuff. If you do that, you will be able to save money, put money away, live better, do some things that you wanted to do, and your income will not even have to change. All right, you guys. Hope this has inspired you in some way, shape, or form. Again, make sure you thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, you want to be welcome to the Big Hutz 52 family, you know what to do. Subscribe. And it's free to do. Talk to you guys later. And be blessed.